Please subscribe.
Review. The Jaguar E-Pace breezes through the eye test with conspicuous visuals and pegs the fun meter with energetic driving reactions. Shockingly, this subcompact-extravagance hybrid costs a great deal and generally disregards its motivation. It imparts a stage to the Range Rover Evoque, yet its thrilling sheet metal and driver-centered lodge impersonate the Jaguar F-type. A lively turbo 4-chamber and all-wheel drive come standard. Both are improved on the aerodynamic model. While the ordinary form we tried had average execution details, its comfortable ride and exact controlling were shockingly fulfilling. In any case, its inferior inside materials and cramped secondary lounge are more terrible than opponents. High cost and low common sense aside, this Jag is generally engaging. What's going on for 2019? Panther. The British brand, long known for making extravagance cars, first benefited from the prominent hybrid market with the average-size F-Pace. For 2018, the organization presented the Jaguar E-Pace, not to be mistaken for the all-electric E-Pace, to further build benefits and draw in every single new purchaser. The 2019 rendition is basically the equivalent, with the exception of a refreshed infotainment interface, new customized memory settings, and extra paint hues. Panther E-Pace pricing and which one to buy. P250, $39,595. P250S, $41,895. P250 Say, $44,495. P300R Dynamic S, $47,395. P300R Dynamic Say, $49,995. P300R Dynamic HSC, $53,845. The E-Pace costs more than contenders, for example, the BMW X1 and the Volvo XC40, and that is before including any choices. The Jaguar begins at $39,595. However, it surpasses $60,000 when you pick the more dominant motor and all the discretionary highlights. Since the E-Pace comes up short on the normal measure of reasonableness and extravagance at the cost, we think the standard 4-chamber powertrain and second most minimal trim is the best worth. That implies keeping away from the aerodynamic model and picking the P250S, which still has plentiful power and all-wheel drive. While an excessive number of choices will rapidly raise its value, who needs an extravagance vehicle without some extravagance highlights? We'd include the warmed front and back seats, computerized check bunch, aloof passage, Meridian sound framework, control liftgate, programmed high bars, and a park bundle with 360-degree camera and self-stopping help. Motor, transmission, performance, and towing preferences. Racy fumes note, can tow right around tons, fun-loving driving knowledge. Aversions, inadequate passing force at interstate velocities, longest crisis braking separation. Similarly as with most hybrids in this class, the E-Pace has a turbocharged 4-chamber powertrain. We've just tried the 246 horsepower E-Pace P250. The P300 has another 50 horses. Both utilize a 9-speed programmed transmission that took excessively long to downshift for our inclinations. It had hastier gear changes when changed to S mode, however there were a few cumbersome advances in this setting. Fortunately, the motor maintained a strategic distance from the coarseness that has tormented other Jaguar 4-chambers we've driven, and the fumes inspired a growling note at higher revs. While each E-Pace has all-wheel drive and generous towing ability, just the aerodynamic models have included power and torque vectoring innovation for improved taking care of. The E-Pace is an inconsistency since its mediocre exhibition results deceive how fun it tends to be to drive. The Jaguar we drove was particularly agreeable, with delicate dampers that assimilated street defects and disconnected travelers. While its 20-inch wheels crashed over rough streets, the ride quality generally maintained the organization's extravagance marking. At first, the E-Pace felt flimsy when driven energetically. In any case, we in the long run observed its free body movements to be out and out energetic during an examination test against the BMW X2 and Volvo XC40. Without a doubt, The Jaguar still completed toward the end in this test, however it was collectively named the most enjoyable to drive. Its light and exact directing was likewise incompletely in charge of that title. Its brake pedal had conflicting input and ordinary conditions, yet applying standard weight expanded responsiveness,